Hi, and welcome to another episode of Philip Plays. I am Philip, and in this episode, it will be one of the last Oculus Go apps that I will review on this channel. I think I'll still have a handful left before the end of the year. This app is called Z-Show. At first glance, it looks like your run-of-the-mill endless runner, but you'll see as I begin to play, it is so much more. So let's go ahead and put the headset on and take a look at Z-Show. Alright, so this game has a pretty sweet intro. Alright, so this game has a pretty sweet intro, but I've already seen it. I'll let you all see it when you buy the game. One of my favorite things you just saw, where the TV comes down and actually has, I'm assuming that's the developer's face, actually has real video footage of a real person. I miss video games doing that. I always loved the gritty feel of having like real video mixed in with these computer generated graphics. You may recognize some of these titles over here. These are other titles by this developer. Probably the one he's most known for, I would imagine, is Voxelfly. Let's just go ahead and jump right in. If you click play, it's fun to go ahead and play through the missions, but if you want to play a very specific thing, you can choose driver, which is your kind of endless runner. You're in like a car and there's a zombie universe that you got to last as long as possible. You have various upgrades to help you get through the universe. A shooter is actually where you stand. You can play this whole game sitting down. You can stand in one place and you're shooting zombies. And then Goater, it's basically the same as driver, except you're a goat. And as far as I've noticed, there's no power-ups. So it's just doing the best you can without any unlocked power-ups. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll take a look at a mission here. You can see I've done the first 9, and they're not incredibly easy. And the first 3, not so bad, but as you go, it gets more and more difficult. And I'm on number 10 here. As you can see, my current vehicle, I've maxed out on everything. I can get another vehicle unlock at 40,000, 60,000, 80,000, and 100,000, and 120,000. And I think if you watch the game trailer, you can actually see what all the different cars look like. But I'm going to go ahead and stick with this guy. And let's go ahead and drive. I've actually played this mission many times, and I have not been successful yet. Listen to that soundtrack. And just look around the world. This was not just slapped together, like a lot of endless runners are. This is very high quality. And I don't really have anything against endless runners, except for the fact that you see them everywhere. I actually played the Minions endless runner game just on tablet or on my Apple TV. And I really enjoyed that. There's also a Lego Batman one I really enjoy. And now this one is in my list as an endless runner game I really enjoy. You also notice billboards along the road. Makes sense to have billboards in a town. And the developer makes clever use of them where he advertises his own games. And I love that. I think that's a great use of billboards. So here I am. I also am surprised that I get 0 nausea playing inside the car. Literally 0. When I start to get nausea is when I switch to, you can actually change the camera modes. I don't think I can do it while playing. Back button, no. I love the camera coming down. Let's see here. If I go to camera, I can actually change to a third-person camera, either a distant camera or a closer camera. But I actually find that I get a little bit more VR sickness if I actually switch to those modes, and I actually feel the most comfortable in cabin mode. I think generally the general opinion is that third-person camera makes people less nauseous, but for me, the first-person cabin mode actually does the best. I'm not going to play that level again. Some other things that was kind of surprising is this developer, where's it at? Gives you the ability in your settings to really up your video quality. I'm actually playing on the lowest settings here just because I like my battery life, but you can come in here and you can crank anti-aliasing, you can make the resolution even better, you can increase the details and view distance, and it looks amazing. You can really make this game look even better than it already does the settings that I have. I can't remember what the default settings are. I think I actually have it lower than the default settings. Oh, that was what I do there. I went to camera. Oh, camera. If I go to controls, All the controls are back here behind me. Oh, I think that might be a little bug. I'll have to send the developer that sometimes in the menu, when you switch menus, it's actually exiting the menu rather than taking you to the menu that you should be going to. It seems to be working now. But, yeah, it was exiting the menu for some reason. All right, let's take a look at one of the other modes. So let's take a look at the shooter. Again, you'll run into both driver and shooter modes in missions. I don't know that if there's a goat mission or not. But if you just prefer to play one or the other, you can just pick it. So I'm going to go in and take a look at shooter now. And we're just going to survive as long as possible. Alright, just waiting for zombies to appear. And again, even though it's 360, I don't think you ever have to worry about them coming behind you. I think 180 degrees either direction is the only... Oh, dang, there's one behind me now. What the heck? Am I a liar now? This is the first time I've seen one come behind me. Alrighty then. Well, apparently they come behind you. I've been playing this for several days. Ah, and I'm dead already. I'm not excellent or even good at the shooter mode. Alright, last but not least, let's jump over and let's go take a look at the goater mode. In the trailer, I didn't really catch that this was a goat because you just see his ears in the trailer. But look, see? He's a goat. And you get him from the perspective where you're kind of riding him. And, oh, one thing about this game, too, that took me some getting used to is to turn, you point to the left, you point to the right. Or no, was it like this? Yeah, it's like this, left and right. I think maybe you can do left and right, too. But if you look, when you're in the car, the joystick's right in front of you like this. And you lean left to go one way, lean right to go one way. When I first start, I always want to roll. It's just what's natural to me. But I believe the reason the developer probably went with the point one direction or the other is it's just a bit more accurate than trying to figure out the roll. All right, but here we are. We're the goat. We jump with the touchpad and charge a zombie with... Oh, and I tripped and I died. Poor goat. Let's do it one more time. Let's do it one more time. All right, let's play. All right, so again, jump with the touchpad. So jump and then charge. Jump. Oh, man. You really got to time those jumps right. That goat doesn't have much hops. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take the headset off, and we'll talk a bit more about the game. All right, so as you can see, we just got done playing Z-Show. I've played some Endless Runner games on the go before, and usually I get a little bit of VR sickness. Now, it's been a while since I've done an Endless Runner on the Oculus Go, and I've been playing a lot of quests with free movement, so my VR legs have gotten a bit stronger. Those of you who don't know what VR legs is, that's where you get motion sickness when playing in VR, and you get your VR legs when you quit getting motion sickness. Z-Show really takes me back to like the days of Twisted Metal on the PlayStation 1. Just that style, the sounds. I really love real-life video incorporated into the game. Other games I can think of back in the day that did stuff like that was a lot of old Star Trek games on PC, like, what was it, 25th Anniversary, is that right? Or maybe it was Starfleet Academy. But it would incorporate real-world actors and stuff into the game as like video cutscenes, and I miss that in video games. Everything now in cutscenes is computer-generated graphics. I would love to see more games that actually use real-life video capture. But as you saw, this is not just an Endless Runner game. It's also a standalone arcade shooter style game, and then a goat simulator Endless Runner as well. So if you've been looking to find another game on the Oculus Go, those of you Oculus Go gamers that are still out there, pick this up. You will not regret it. Well, until next time, this is Philip from Go Bros.